Welcome here to St. Louis, Missouri. We are at Roosevelt High School today for our second game of this weekend's triple header. Last night, the Glendale Falcons picked up a 67-20 victory over Waynesville. Next week, they'll have a rematch, Waynesville will, with Glendale once again in Springfield. Both these teams coming in looking for their first victory. And this is also the final game of the year, and I believe this is senior night for the Rough Riders. We'll have our district schedules for what we'll be broadcasting put out a little bit later. Not sure the exact plan. Once again, thank you for joining us, and also be sure to check us back at 4 o'clock. We'll be live with Vashon and DeSmet for the afternoon game, which should be a very good one. Cavaliers of Bishop Duborg and Rough Riders of Roosevelt. Rough Riders in the black, Cavaliers in the white. Waiting the tip. So Roosevelt will receive, Bishop will kick. Rough Riders will receive to start this senior night contest. I'm guessing senior day contest is what we'll call it. But we'll be right back after this PSA from Misha about sportsmanship. I believe that's what...
The essence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends. How to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
And back here again live from St. Louis. We are ready to go. And I'll just kind of keep an update on the time since I don't have my scoreboard camera. Rough Riders, they will land on it. They will still hang on to the ball. A little bit of a rough start for the Rough Riders. We're going to start first and 10. Looks like 37, 38 yard line is roughly where we're going to begin this ball game. Roosevelt with the black uniforms, red helmets, and Bishop white uniforms with the black helmets. Thank you for joining us here, and be sure to share to all the people you know if they are interested in this ball game. It's quarterback under center, handoff down the middle. Roosevelt, they're going to pick up a good 5, 6, maybe 7 yards on the play. It's a very good game to start this. Looks like maybe 8 yards is what the final tally turned out to be, a little bowling ball action. Roosevelt here, just a few years away from turning 100 years old. And if my graphic is right, Bishop Duborg was about 60 some years old, 70 years old, 1950. Quarterback didn't get the fake. Bishop is there. That's going to result in a loss of about 6 on the play, maybe 5. And under 11 minutes now, as long as the clock keeps running, they're going to give him forward momentum on that, so that's only a few yard loss. Roosevelt taking a little bit to make sure everything's right. They have about 14 seconds to get the play off. They should have plenty of time on the play clock at least. So once again, quarterback under center. We have a flag. This is a false start on the offense. Repeat third down. That's going to make this third and about 8 or so, maybe 9. Somewhere in that number. Once again, another whistle. Another false start, so another 5-yard penalty. Timing not quite right to start this. A little bit of communication difficulties there, but those will be worked out. That's going to make this third and a long way to go now. Looks like a little bit of cover 3 defense here possibly. We got a pass coming out for the Rough Riders. Time the shotgun handoff, that is not going anywhere. We're going to have 4th and 12 coming up, it looks like, on the monitor. No flag on that, by the way. So this is going to be most likely a punt. At least that's what I would guess would happen here, but I'm sure. I have seen stranger things, including last night, where neither team punted except for once. But looks like we're going to punt here. Safety formation in place. Nope, it's going to be a fake. Roosevelt has some room. They have plenty of room. They are going to make it past the 40. That's going to be a big gain for a first down off the fake punt. So just enough room. They're going to get past the 40, almost to the 35 on that play. Rough Riders, big run off that fake punt. One of those moves like the end of a basketball game when you're down by 3 and you go for or down by 2 and you go for the 3 instead. Sometimes it works, and that time it did. This time pistol formation. We're going to have a timeout, so we're going to be back after this PSA.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
And back here finishing my little snack there. I apologize for that. So Rough Riders coming out of the timeout after a big 4th down play that resulting in at least a 25-30 yard gain. Quarterback switch from center to shotgun formation. Reverse on the pitch. And once again, the Rough Riders are on their feet. That is, I believe, number 11. He's going to pick up just shy of a first. He might have a first down on this. It is a first down, so once again, 2 big first downs to continue. And 8:17 on the game clock, so Roosevelt working the clock, able to kind of run this out. Next key here is if something does happen, can they play defense and continue this on the other side of the ball? We'll see in a little bit on that. I believe we're going to have another one of those 5-yard penalties on the Rough Riders. So that's going to back them up to make this 15 yards on the first. This time quarterback switching back to center, pitch the other way. Bishop's going to be there, so short couple yard gain. And so far, Roosevelt looking pretty good in the ball game at the moment here. They've got a pretty tough schedule though. They got Carnahan's a solid team, Vashon was a solid team. So some pretty good teams. They played DeSmet earlier. So they do not have the easiest schedule in the world, neither does Bishop there. So come district time, don't be surprised one of these teams sneaks a first round victory, possibly. They had Rolla pick up a win over Camdenton last night. Pass complete, number 2. He's going to be brought down immediately, though. That is possibly a loss on the play. So that's going to result in a loss. We got a whistle. I believe an official's stoppage there. And there's a penalty on it. So we're going to have a personal foul of some sort out there. And that's going to move Roosevelt back quite a bit. One thing I mentioned before the game is Roosevelt got to cut down on some of these penalties to 2 steps forward and 3 steps back does not always go very well. So back to pistol formation or shotgun formation. Multiple receivers on this. This is a keeper. He's got room. He's still got room. Quarterback is going to pick up a first. Nope, he's going to be close to a first. And we've got an injury, so we're going to take a quick break. We will be back after this message.
Good.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Oh boy.
We just found it. our back and forth.
Look, Daddy.
Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Dad!
You made time.
Back here, St. Louis, Missouri here. Quarterback, a little shaken up. We're going to have a 4th down run. This is going to be short. Nope, this is at first, so the 4th turned into a first, so that's going to be 2nd down. And 5:16 to go. Roosevelt really running this clock down. They are doing a great job of clock control. Rough Riders line up, split receivers, 2 on each side. Out of the shotgun, look for the pass. And pass interference call, so that is no holding against the defense, so that's going to be a 1st down no matter what. I believe he called holding on that, but either way, holding or pass interference will be a 1st down, or, well, okay, it should be a 1st down, but we'll see what happens. I guess it's going to be 2nd and very, very short. Oh, all right, so we'll just go with that. Still 2nd down. That's going to be a 1st. And I believe that might be a touchdown also. Not sure. I think that was a touchdown, but I do not know for sure. We'll wait to see if we have an extra point here. Rough Riders line up looking, and they're going to get in the end zone for sure this time. And that was a 2-point conversion, so we're going to lead 8-0. Rough Riders with the lead. We'll be back in about a minute for more basketball.
Oh, you gotta talk about that.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
And back here again, Roosevelt High School, St. Louis, Missouri. We are back with you for the kickoff. Roosevelt picked up about a 15-yard run, able to score, and scored on extra possession. So they now lead 8-0. Rough Riders kicking off to Bishop now. 4:03 remains in the first quarter. Roosevelt wore off about 8 minutes so far of possession. Little squib kick. Bishop, ball still loose. Ball still on the ground. I believe Roosevelt has the football. And Roosevelt recovers. They will have the ball about the 35-yard line. So I believe we're going to have a timeout. Rough Riders will be back after this with more football action.
Oh, you gotta talk about that.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Back here, Roosevelt High School again. We are ready to go. And tight formation this time. Quarterback under center. Handoff. Roosevelt again will pick up a big first down. They're going to be close to a 1st and goal. And another big run by the Rough Riders. So they have to get past the 4-yard line, then they'll have another set of downs to work with. They can most likely run out this first quarter if they want to here. Quarterback keeper, he's on his feet, breaks the line. That's going to be a touchdown, Rough Riders. So Roosevelt now takes a 14-point lead in this ball game. There's some barbecue food I'm smelling behind me, and it's smelling really good, by the way. And that touchdown with 3:19 to go in the first half remains, or first quarter here. And once again, a little Wildcat formation out there, looks like. Well, it was. Looks like we're just going to run it in. And that's going to be no good, but we have a 14-0 lead. We'll be back after this PSA with the kickoff.
Oh, you gotta talk about that.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Back here again, ready for the kickoff once again. Rough Riders. 3:19 in the first quarter, kicking off to Bishop Duborg. They are the Cavaliers. We'll just call them Bishop most of the time. And Bishop's got some room, but the Rough Riders are there. They're going to stop them shy of the 40. Looks like we're going to have 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Pretty good return for the Cavaliers on that. We're going to have a penalty re-kick. So it looks like rinse and repeat. So that will move the ball back 5 yards. Oh, maybe it's going to move it. Nope, never mind. We're going the right way. Dangerous decision here. It could help out or it could go the wrong direction here, so you gotta kind of figure out your preference, but we'll see if that preference worked out. Ball is loose. Rough Riders will get the ball, so Bishop forced a re-kick, and Rough Riders kicked it. Bishop touched it first, and the Rough Riders were able to grab it. So Roosevelt once again will get the ball back, just like last night. We had 2 onside kicks. And really, these scores have come within the last half minute of each other. So the ball is going to begin on the 47, I believe. Nope, 42-yard line. This time, I believe quarterback. Well, we'll see what the setup is here. So we're having a discussion about that, I believe, with the Bishop coach at the moment. But Roosevelt, quarterback, is going to be under center, it looks like. And we are back live again here, so. Short little gain, about 4 yards possibly on the play. Oh, that's 5 yards on the play, so a little more than was expected there. Under 3 minutes in the first quarter remain. I believe we'll have some halftime stuff for seniors today. Passes up, and we're going to have a flag. I'm not sure who this one's on, but there is definitely a flag on the play. Both of them kind of got into the before the ball was there, so we'll see. Well, it's going to be against the offense possibly here is what it's looking like. Wait for the official decision here, but if that's offense, no, it's holding on the offense. So it's going to result in it's not going to result in a big loss of yards on there. Quarterback keeper, he's not going to make it past the Well, he might make it to the line of scrimmage, but not a whole lot further than that. So coming off a little shaken up there.
That was the pass.
So 3rd and long coming up for the Rough Riders. Ball on the 40-yard line. Rough Riders 40-yard line.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And a minute and a half remain in the first quarter here. That is incomplete, out of bounds. So that's going to bring up 4th down for Roosevelt. That'll stop the clock at 1:21 in the quarter.
But the game is this afternoon. The biggie. Sean and Smith. No, I don't know. If they play like they played, they won't win. They didn't do. They won.
This time we're moving to a pistol style formation here, it looks like. Nope, we're going to do a punt. Very good punt. That's going to bring it down inside the 15-yard line area, possibly. Down inside the 20 at least, so Bishop will begin deep in Rough Rider territory.
I haven't heard anything, so I don't even know. They didn't seem to be in it.
So that resulted in a
I've already done what?
40, that was about a 45-yard punt for the Rough Riders.
I don't think. I don't know. I doubt if there will be another 2 years.
Bishop now really the first to look at their offense. And the defense is going to give them 5 yards. That is encroachment on Roosevelt. We're back in the shotgun, handoff. Bishop, Roosevelt's there. He might get back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to gain maybe a yard and a half or so, but Rough Riders right there on defense, able to get in front of the running back and stop the run. And possibly another defensive penalty. And that's going to bring up 1st down for Roosevelt. Or 1st down for Bishop.
I knew you were there. I couldn't think of anything.
Another inside handoff. Roosevelt breaks to the line, and they're going to result in a loss on the play. That's going to be 2nd and about 15, possibly. Once we get the chains all sorted out down there. And that's going to be the end, well, I'm assuming that's the end of the quarter. We're going to take a break and we will figure it out.
Good.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Oh boy.
We just found it. Our back and forth.
Look, Daddy.
Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Dad!
You made time.
That was perfect. Okay, here we go, throw it!
Yeah.
You probably don't remember what you told me.
So it should be ball loose. Bishop will lose some more yards. We're going to have third down now. I think the down marker's off. It should be third down. Yep, it is third down. Bishop back to the 10-yard line. Hand off Roosevelt again, another loss. Fourth down now, back near the end zone. They're going to push back to inside the, well, close to the 10.
Not too hot today.
So we have fourth and about a Kansas field to go right now.
Thank you, Pastor.
Oh, we're going to take away one of the neighbors here. Roosevelt's going to give him 5 yards. That is the, I believe, fourth time that has happened in this game so far. A little more cushion for the punter back there. And Rough Riders have it. They have the room. They're still going. And we're going to have a flag. We will be back after this.
Good.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Oh boy.
We just found it. Our back and forth.
Look, Daddy.
Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Dad!
You made time.
That was perfect. Okay, here we go, throw it!
Yeah.
You probably don't remember what you told me.
Nice.
But I heard every word.
Sportsmanlike, to say the least, here, deciding on what the decision is. Chain still read 4th down. It's a personal foul. So Roosevelt will get the ball back. We had a personal foul. And Roosevelt will get the ball 1st and 10 from inside their own 20, or the Bishop 20. And I believe we had at least one player ejected there. So that will mean they will be out, whoever was ejected, for districts most likely. But the penalties will offset, so no yardage will change. So 10:23, second quarter. Roosevelt short field on this possession. They're going to have room, and they're going to score a touchdown on the first play. And no flags on the play. Rough Riders now will take a 20-point lead in this ball game. I do want to thank some of our other sponsors for other activities that we have done on Allen Hilliard Sports this year. Security Bank of Pulaski County, member FDIC. And thank you for your support with the Waynesville Tigers and all their sports. And also American Family Insurance agent Teresa Stafford. Thank you for your support for the Waynesville Tigers and the Richland Bears and Lady Bears, as well as all the other Frisco League teams out there. So Rough Riders coming out for the conversion. Ball is loose. So conversion is no good, but 2 minutes, 10-14 left in the first half. We have a 20-0 lead in favor of Roosevelt. We'll be back after this.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Back here at Roosevelt High School, Rough Riders 3-score lead now in this ball game. Number 7 kicking for Roosevelt. Out of bounds, so we're going to have a illegal procedure on the kick. We'll see if Bishop wants a re-kick or they take the ball. Last time they asked for a re-kick, things went the Rough Riders' way. And it looks like we're going to re-kick, so we're going to try this again. Gotta watch out here for that onside kick if you're Bishop, as Roosevelt has connected on 3 of them so far. And Bishop will have the ball this time. We're going to get the ball on the Roosevelt side of the 50, about the 45-yard line. So far, the Roosevelt defense holding out pretty strong here. They still have 10-14 to go in this first half. Shotgun formation, quarterback keeper, Roosevelt there, and they're going to lose about 7 on the play. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 17. Roosevelt probably going to the right, most likely. And Roosevelt, the defense able to read Bishop on that and interception. So Roosevelt's going to take over now with the ball. Rough Riders so far having a very good day out here, but really no secret. Bishop, you know, kind of like in basketball, I had a play where the kid yells out, when do I fake the cut out to the 3-point line? You know, at that point, you don't have the fake anymore. So 1st and 10 from, looks like the 24-yard line. Be sure to join us at 4 o'clock. We'll be live from Gateway STEM High School. Vashon and DeSmet will square off on the football field. And whistle. It's going to be against the Rough Riders. They're going to lose 5 and replay the down. Rough Riders, they're still... We're going to have a flag holding, I don't know if this is on the offense, probably the offense. That's going to push Roosevelt back. Well, they're going to take their final timeout, and we'll be back after this PSA.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
So that was the final timeout for Roosevelt in this first half. 9:09 remains. Currently lead 20-3 if you're just joining us. Roosevelt in the black with red. Bishop Duborg in the white with red. Both teams looking for the first win on the season. And that's going to finally be the finish of the first down. So we're second down now and about 18 or so. Roosevelt taking their time. Clock continues to tick. 8:22 remains. Rough Riders under center. And false start by the Rough Riders again, so that is going to move them back another few yards. So 8:03 remains, clock back running again. Two more scores and Roosevelt opportunity for a running clock if they can get a couple more touchdowns here. We're going to definitely gain some yards on this. They're gone. And that's going to be a first. That should be a first down anyway. Chain crew, smart decision to move out of the way very quickly. Not sure what happened there. The defense definitely jumped, but the offense might have jumped too. We had a delay of game, I guess. So play clock running down, but going to be close to another first. Might be a little bit short. Official just about a yard shy. No, this is the other marker, not that marker. I don't have the other one in view, so it's going to be close to a 2nd and 10. So we're back to the original markers where we are. Penalties really throw the math off once in a while. So once again, Rough Riders under center. I'd expect a handoff coming out of this. Oh, quarterback keeper. We're gone. And Roosevelt's going to take off with the score. Rough Riders with the big run off of that, and quarterback just broke free, bounced off his own man, and he was out of there. He was off to the races, broke one tackle. That'll make it 26-0 here. We got a whistle out there, not sure what the whistle is, but a conversion here would make this 28, which means the very next score, they would just need one more point to make a running clock. I don't know if they actually have a kicker. Penalty against the Rough Riders. But they're going for 2. And they're going to bowling ball their way in. That is good. Rough Riders 28, Bishop Duborg 0. We'll be back after this PSA.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of...
Now they're ready for the kickoff. That is out of bounds. Illegal procedure on the kicking team, so if history repeats itself, I have a feeling we're going to do an onside kick here the second time. At least that is my guess of what's going to happen. And there remains 5:15 in the first half of this contest. Be sure to join us in about 3 hours. We'll be live from Gateway High School for their matchup. Vashon will host the visiting DeSmet team coming in, both state ranked. Vashon undefeated, DeSmet coming into the game with a loss to probably two teams that will probably win state titles this year. Lost to CBC and East St. Louis. And kick. It's recovered by Bishop. And they will stop. Roosevelt will stop them at the 25. So 4:48 remain. Clock continues to roll. Getting a little chilly outside here. The temperature dropping a little bit. Press box doing pretty decent here, nice and warm. Bishop in trouble. Quarterback keeps it. And they're going to scramble. They may get a yard or two off of that in the long run. Well, actually, they just got exactly where they started, so no loss, no gain on the play. We should have halftime festivities coming for seniors coming after the conclusion of this half. That is incomplete. That'll bring up third down. Bishop trying to force an offsides. They still have about 9 seconds on the play clock, so they're going to have to make a decision here. They do. And that's going to result in a fourth down with a loss of about 5 on there. 4:03 remains in this second half, or second quarter. We got a flag thrown. This appears to be away from the ball. And we're going to take a timeout for Bishop. We'll be back.
Good.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Oh boy.
We just found it.
Oh.
Our back and forth.
Look, Daddy.
Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It all.
So back contact here. We had an unsportsmanlike penalty, and that will give Bishop a first down. Quarterback has it. He's in trouble. Defense is there. He will not. We have another flag. This might be a holding, depending on. Yep, holding call. So Roosevelt will come away with the ball. I believe they will. We'll see what the setup is, but it looks like the Rough Riders might have got the first down here. So Roosevelt does recover the ball, so penalty was holding on Bishop. And with 3:16 in the first half remaining, Roosevelt another opportunity. And Roosevelt's quarterback's free. He's going to get some room. He's going to get a first. So Rough Riders continue this as they are really running the ball well, especially out of that quarterback option that they run every once in a while. And they're not using one quarterback. They have multiple quarterbacks kind of switching in and out here. So multiple players playing quarterback. They're going with the speed option, is what I would guess that would be referred to as. So first down and 10 from about the 24-yard line for the Rough Riders. Short pass, can't hang on to it, a little bit backwards. That's going to result in a loss of a couple, depending on the spot of the ball. So second now and about 15, it looks like. Loss of 5 on that. Clock, 2:30 remains. Not sure what that was, but Roosevelt gained a couple yards, I believe, on that. That was almost broken play right there is what it looked like. Appears to be an internet line running into this building, which is interesting. Wish I would have known that was there. So shotgun formation for the Rough Riders. Third down. Low snap, and Bishop is able to break through. They're going to bring up a fourth down. We have a timeout. This has to be Bishop's timeout because Roosevelt doesn't have any. So we're going to assume it is. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in
It's back here, St. Louis, Roosevelt High School here. Rough Riders, 4th and a long way to go from, looks like the 30, around the 30-yard line. And they're not going to get this. That's going to result in a turnover on downs. And I believe we got a flag. So not quite yet turnover on downs. The chains are all moving. So face mask, which means that's going to be... Now the chains have moved, which has complicated this a little bit. Unless it's going to be a first down now for the Rough Riders. Well, it should be first down now. I'm not sure what the... I don't know. We're just going to wait till they sort it out. Okay, it looks like... Well, we still got a 4 on the marker, but... And Bishop will force a turnover that time. So Bishop will get the ball with 58 seconds to go in the first half. Be sure to join us next week. On Friday, we'll be on Misha TV. That will be the playoff game with Waynesville and Glendale, and we will have the schedule for the rest of our Misha playoffs following that. Depending on the outcome of that, we will possibly be at Lebanon the very next week for that playoff game. But we're going to have the final timeout of this half, and we will be back.
the innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing...
So back here, 58 seconds. Bishop with the ball. Bishop in the white, Roosevelt in the black. Roosevelt leading right now. Shotgun formation. Looking for the pass. And nearly picked off, nearly caught, but both of them countered each other. That will stop the clock here. Second down, 49 seconds in the first half. going to be a lot of downfield throws this possession. However, they got to watch out because Bishop throws too many of these. That will give Roosevelt the ball back once again. And that's going to result in another 5-yard penalty for the Rough Riders. Should be offsides on the defense. And it will be a 5-yard penalty. That is incomplete. So 3rd down and 5 with 37 seconds remaining on the clock. Quarterback down, ball loose, ball still free. That's going to go out of the back. But we're going to have possibly a horse collaring call here. Horse collaring call. It's going to be against the Rough Riders. That may be an automatic 1st down. 26 seconds remain. Zero penalty moves everything. Pass. Tackle, ball on the ground. Roosevelt down. I believe the Rough Riders have the ball. 20 seconds still on the clock. We have a penalty flag now thrown. Face mask against the Rough Riders. So that's going to be another automatic 1st down. So 2 turnovers forced by the Rough Riders, but 2 penalties for 1st down will give Bishop another opportunity. 20 seconds remain. Quarterback looking to pass. Roosevelt there. Pass is off, batted down. That'll be incomplete. 13 seconds. Doing a good job of battling back here. Roosevelt defense doing a good job. Just penalties changing the outcome of these. Short run. This will run the clock out. And we'll go into halftime. 28-0. Rough Riders on top. And I believe we may have some halftime stuff coming here. We'll be back as soon as that halftime
volleyball players to the 20-yard line and move this baby. Now, my senior football guys, move this baby to the 20-yard line, please. Football team. At 4 o'clock. At 8. I'm up here at Roosevelt. For wrestling. Introducing Isaiah Thomas. Introducing Le'Veon Burley.
My bad.
LeVon Burley.
Answer my question right on there.
Introducing Darion Walden. Introducing Marquise Robinson.
Go volleyball now. Back on volleyball. No. I'm gonna wait for it to pass it out. Nope.
Congratulations to our senior football players. Introducing our volleyball seniors, Nevaeh Parker. Introducing Felicia Powell, who will be going to the military. Introducing Tanaya Whitley, who will be attending Lawrence University.
Say Nick, y'all don't say my name, right? Calm down.
And introducing Kanaya Perry.
Yeah. Now we'll be introducing our homecoming court. The homecoming princess is Mariah Pope.
No. Nothing else in here?
You got this.
Can you do the end? And throw this out the window? Just throw it down there, I'll get it.
On the right. The homecoming queen, Demaya Weldon. And our homecoming king, Darrell Williams.
All right, welcome back for some second half football here. We are here for Roosevelt High School here. Roosevelt is currently leading 28-0. Join us at 4 o'clock. We'll be bringing you, as long as the game goes well, we'll be bringing you football at 4 o'clock. That is Vashon and DeSmet squaring off against each other. We're about ready for the second half kick. And Bishop will make it, looks like out past the 50. Near the 50 it looks like. So just short is the spot. And join us next week, Misha TV. The Tigers will be in Springfield. They'll face Glendale in a rematch. Last night, Glendale defeated the Tigers 67-20. The winner of that game will most likely face Rolla or Camdenton. Well, wait, that'll be 2. Yeah, they'll face Rolla or Camdenton. And that game will also be in Springfield. We will probably, well, we don't know where we're going to go, but we're going to have a penalty on that first. But we will either go to Lebanon or we'll follow one of the other district teams. Depends on the location. Okay, we have no flag. So redo. So 11:46. Start of the second half here. And nearly picked off. That is complete back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to be second down. And looks like he is okay down there. A little shaken up. Bishop again lines up in the shotgun, handoff option in the back. It's a sweep. Once again, back to the line of scrimmage. A couple more, but not any more than that. So clock will continue to run. So far, Roosevelt defense holding strong. Third and about 7 coming up for the Cavaliers. We're going to have movement. Not sure who moved first, but we definitely have movement. That's going to be against the offense. So that's going to make this third and a lot longer to go. Looks like 12 or 13 is now the new target here. Trying to draw Roosevelt off sides is what they're trying to do. Snap was good. Pass. Picked off by the Rough Riders. They have room. Still on their feet. Still moving. And Roosevelt will make it near the 25-yard line after the interception. So Rough Riders back in scoring position. Rough Riders 7 points away from that turbo clock button. And once you hit that, that is a big step for the rest of the ball game. 9:49. Roosevelt will start this drive. That is incomplete. Quarterback hit on the pass. It's a dangerous pass. That's going to bring up second down. If you're Roosevelt, you almost want to just start running the ball here because so far that has worked pretty well. Defense, a lot of shifting. They do run the ball, but defense is there to stop that. That's a third down. Roosevelt, looks like Bishop sending the troops downfield. That's caught, and we're not going to quite have a touchdown, but it's going to be 4-yard line. First and goal for the Rough Riders. So Rough Riders first and goal now from inside the 5. And under 9 minutes, 8:45 in the third quarter remain. Roosevelt lines up in the shotgun. A couple receiving options on each side. Oh, they're directing them. I'm assuming this might be a handoff. Oh, this is a reverse. And miscommunication on the little X cut back there, and that's going to result in a loss of about 15 on the play. That's a second down and goal. And third down will come up. Ball, I believe, moved to the 20. I believe that's where it's going to be placed at. Looks like number 7 heading back out. We may have wind up with a quarterback keeper or some sort on this play. Let's see what is decided here. Quarterback under center, ball fumble. That's going to be a fourth down. Fourth down for Roosevelt on their own on the 20-yard line. And 6:02 remains in the... No, under 6 minutes remain in the third quarter. Pass. And we have interference. That's going to be a first. If that's pass interference, it is officials indicating interference on the defense. So that will be an automatic first down. So Roosevelt almost running this, finishing the third quarter out again. Pretty good time management here. We still have fourth on the chains. And that is not a touchdown here, so we'll see. What happens out of this. And that run is, we're going to give them a couple yards on it for momentum. Roosevelt defense able to stop them. Clock down, rolling under 5 minutes in the third. Once again, be sure to join us at 4 o'clock. We'll be over at Gateway STEM High School for the Vashon game, and Bishop is going to take a timeout. We'll be back after one of these PSAs that's going to pop up.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 200.
Back here once again. Bishop lines up in the shotgun. Multiple, more of a wildcat. Handoff. And Roosevelt is there near the down marker. Ball still bowling a little bit, but we're still going to be short of the down third and short coming up. Once again, Wildcat formation, handoff. And defense is there. I don't believe he has it. Ball's back on the move. That's a first. Still on the move. All the Roosevelt defense is there trying to stop him, and about a 20-some yard gain will result in a first down. So 3:33 on the clock, waiting for the chains to set. Once the chains set, the clock continues to move. Bishop taking a little less time. False start, or offsides on the defense. It's going to result in a 1st and 5. Bishop off the run. They are going to be brought down just short of the first down marker, about a 2-yard gain. Bishop now in the shotgun. Multiple receivers, possibly a handoff for a pass to 4. 4 playing blocker. Roosevelt is there. 3rd down and about 5 or 6 coming up. 2:19 remains in the 3rd quarter. I want to thank Security Bank of Pulaski County and American Family Insurance agent Teresa Stafford for all the support for the sports this year, including the Waynesville Tigers, Richland Bears, and all the other Frisco League schools from around the area. And no gain on the play, so that's going to bring up 4th down. Clock continues to run. Under a minute and a half remain in this 3rd quarter. It is 4th down. I would assume that under no circumstances do you punt the ball in this 4th down. And they are going for it out of the shotgun. Trying to go into the big back on the field, but Roosevelt is there. The back did not want to go down. Roosevelt will take over the ball. So Rough Riders, 1st and 10 again. They are once again inside Cavalier territory. We have a penalty flag thrown after the play. Oh, maybe we don't have it. So I guess no flag on the play, so Rough Riders 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. And we have a timeout. This is going to be, I believe Roosevelt will be back after whatever PSA this is.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to.
Back here, Roosevelt High School here. Not quite a gateway yet. Rough Riders 1st and 10 again from the 35 after the timeout. Both teams still have 2 timeouts in the half. A minute to go in the 3rd quarter. Sweet, Roosevelt. Not sure if they made a whole lot of gain on that. Clock does continue to roll. So time for one more play most likely. This is the point where you can really run the ball once you hit the 4th quarter and just take your time. Earlier Roosevelt ran off 8 minutes to start the ball game. So it's looking like Roosevelt will pick up their first victory of the season. And 20 seconds on the game clock, 16 on the play clock. Quarterback coming out of center, toss. It's number 3. Well, he's still on his feet, and he's got to be just short of the touchdown. So we're going to have 1st and goal as the 3rd quarter runs out. And we're going to be back after this PSA with more football.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Back here, 4th quarter. Rough Riders in scoring position once again towards the Cavaliers. Roosevelt lines up for the I formation down the middle, quarterback out of center. It's a toss down the middle, and touchdown Roosevelt. So that'll make it 34-0. One more point, and Roosevelt will hit the turbo button. This is senior night here for Roosevelt. Next year, probably some changes with some of these football teams next year, as usual. Combining the few programs here, I believe there might be a few less teams next year, but we'll see. So Roosevelt lines up. The Pistol. Well, they're still on their feet. And we're going to have a penalty flag thrown out of all that. I have no clue what exactly the flag is going to be for, but there was a lot of action out there. If this is on the defense, Roosevelt will get an extra shot, but they're all walking off. This might be on Roosevelt. So, no penalty there. And it looks like we are about ready to re-kick already, so we're ready to go straight into it. 11:53 remain in the ball game. Basketball season starting up again, so first big broadcast of the year, Frisco League Conference Tournament. That will be held at Lakeway High School as always. Coverage of that will be split between Allen Sports and the Richland Bears Athletics YouTube page, along with other coverage from the Lakeway Hornets YouTube page. That'll be their huddle camera for games that can't be covered by other people. Congratulations to the Lakeway Hornets for winning the junior high boys basketball title or tournament this year, and the Richland Lady Bears for winning the junior high girls going undefeated this season. Bishop will get the ball past the 50. Bishop comes out, shotgun formation, multiple receivers. Quarterback keeps it, fooled a few people. Roosevelt stuck on their defensive line, able to stop him. That's why you hold your position. Prepare for that play once in a while. And second down coming, and 9. And another run. Roosevelt's there. He's going to lose several on the play. So under 11 minutes remain in this ball game now. Complete. That's a backwards pass. It is ruled incomplete. Appeared to be a backwards pass. It wasn't called that way. But that's going to bring up 4th and a long way to go here. cover 4 formation here. Pass. That is caught. That might be a first down. We have one official marking it down. It should be close to the marker. We'll see what they give them. If it's... And that's a first down. False start on the offense. They're going to be moved back. 1st and 15 for Bishop. Up, it's caught. Bishop has win. Roosevelt is there. And Bishop continues to make game out of this at the end here. 9:26 remain. Bishop trying to line up before the chains are set. Quarterback has it. Roosevelt there. And we're going to have an injury, a couple. Well, we'll be back after this PSA.
Good.
I don't remember how it started.
Throw it to Dad.
Oh boy.
We just found it. Our back and forth.
Look, Daddy.
Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Dad!
You made time.
That was perfect.
Okay, here we go, throw it.
Yeah.
You probably don't remember what you told me.
Nice.
But I heard every word.
My name is Paige Dickey, and I am an elementary school principal at Rincon Elementary in Georgia. My husband's name is Travis. We have 2 boys. Walker is 10 and Connor is 8. We were in church and they were talking about what are you giving back? And I started thinking, well, you know, we're not super wealthy, so we don't have a ton of money to give back, but I'm a decent mom, so maybe we could provide a home for a child. We didn't want our boys to be displaced by a baby at the time. They were only 5 and 7. I registered with Adopt US Kids, and then I would spend probably 3 or 4 hours at night after the kids went to bed looking. My husband laughs and says I probably knew every child between the ages of 10 and 16. The teenagers don't really have a lot of people who want to adopt them, it seems, but they still need a home. So of course, I had tons of reservations, and so did my husband, about all the scary things that can happen when you adopt a teenager. I remember when I first saw Brittany's profile.
So we are back here, fourth quarter. 9 minutes remain in this contest. Roosevelt leads 34-0 over Bishop Duborg. Ball snap. That is way back there. That's going to result in a big loss. So it's going to be third and a long way to go here. Timeout. Roosevelt will be back.
Of questions about the coronavirus?
I'm here to share some simple steps you can take to help protect yourself and others.
Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Wash your hands often with soap and water for 20+ seconds.
Cover your cough or sneeze with a tissue.
Clean and disinfect surfaces and objects. Wash hands after touching commonly used items.
Together, we can help slow the spread.
Of questions about the coronavirus?
I'm here to share some simple steps you can take to help protect yourself and others.
Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Wash your hands often with soap and water for 20+ seconds.
Cover your cough or sneeze with a tissue.
Clean and disinfect surfaces and objects. Wash hands after touching commonly used items.
Together.
All right, back here. Once again, St. Louis, Missouri, fourth quarter. Closing half of the game. Quarterback pass. Picked off. Rough Riders on their feet. They're going to have a first down. And 8:40 remains in the ball game. Rough Riders have the ball once again. Play clock running down. Roosevelt needing to hurry up a little bit if they're going to get this playoff. And they are not going to get the playoff. So delay game on the offense. And another timeout here. We have, not sure what's going on, but that's the Rough Riders' final timeout, most likely. We'll be back after this.
Of questions about the coronavirus?
I'm here to share some simple steps you can take to help protect yourself and others.
Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Wash your hands often with soap and water for 20+ seconds.
Cover your cough or sneeze with a tissue.
Clean and disinfect surfaces and objects. Wash hands after touching commonly used items.
Together, we can help slow the spread.
Of questions about the coronavirus?
I'm here to share some simple steps you can take to help protect yourself and others.
Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Wash your hands often with soap and water for 20+ seconds.
Cover your cough or sneeze with a tissue.
Clean and disinfect surfaces.
So Roosevelt now, 1st and 15. second down. Clock under 8:30 now in the ball game. Is incomplete. That'll bring up a third down. Roosevelt once again lines up, third and long with the pass. Bad snap. And that's going to be fourth and... Well, the ball is at the 40, or the marker for the first down is at the 47, no, 44, 42, and the actual marker for the ball is on the 2-yard line. Will run this in for a touchdown. Bishop now with a, so now the game 34-6. Rough Riders 34, Bishop 6. And timeout now for Bishop. Will be back.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure that
we're going to have an extra point attempt here for the Cavaliers. And flag on the play. is against the defense. So repeat the extra possession. Cavaliers line up for the 2. And they are good, so fourth quarter, 5:44 remain in the ball game. We have a 34-8 game. We'll be back after this PSA.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool.
Cavaliers will kick off for after the conversion. A little bit of technical issues apparently for the little technical issues with the ball there. Expect a squibby kick here as the ball is not cooperating with itself. And Roosevelt will recover the ball. 5:44 remains in this ball game. Join us at 4 o'clock. We'll be live from across the highway. We'll be at Gateway STEM High School. And that'll bring you coverage of Vashon and DeSmet, both state-ranked teams. Play clock just off in time. Roosevelt, well, still on their feet for now, but we're going to be able to continue to run this clock out, which is probably the plan they want to do. That resulted in a loss of a little bit on that play. That's going to result in a 3rd down. Roosevelt with the touchdown. Rough Riders with the touchdown, and that will ensure the running clock, so that will ensure the victory here. Well, wait, may not ensure the running clock here. We got, never mind, it's only 32, my math didn't work. But with 3:42 in the game, a 40-8 lead, Roosevelt will pick up the victory here. And we'll be back after this PSA.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be
And we're going to have a flag for a late hit on that one. So ball will. Oh. So ball will begin at the 35-yard line on the drive after the penalty is assessed. Pass complete, out of bounds. One timeout remains for the Cavaliers. Rough Riders have no timeouts. That's a first down, I believe. So under 3 minutes in the ball game, Roosevelt will pick up the first victory of the season. Thank you for joining us here. Tune back in at 4 o'clock and we will be live from Gateway STEM High School. Vashon will host a SMET. It's our third game of the weekend. And the Cavaliers continue to drive here. Cavaliers in a hurry-up offense. We're going to have a flag during the play. That'll be against the Cavaliers. Clock back running again, under 2 minutes to go. And another flag on the play. It's going to be against the Rough Riders. Cavaliers continuing their drive here in the fourth. And clock continues to run. 1:30 left in the ball game. Quarterback in the shotgun. Pass complete. That's a first. Still on their feet. And the Cavaliers continue to drive here. Less than a minute remain in the ball game. And Roosevelt's going to run the ball back the other way. end of this ball game here is the last 35 seconds. We'll tick off once they begin rolling. They will roll non-stop. Rough Riders will pick up a victory. We got a penalty here. We'll see what happens here with the ball placement. So conversion no good, but after the kick, the final of this ball game will be 46-8 here. Once again, thank you for joining us. Please join us in about an hour and a half here over from Gateway STEM High School. We have the Smet and Roosevelt live. And we'll see penalty being assessed on the kick. It looks like a celebration penalty, essentially, is what that was. Ball is down, clock stops, and Duborg will have the ball. So enough time to snap one play, and there's still one timeout for Bishop here. Looks like Bishop is not taking the easy way to finish the game here. They're gonna. Oh, well, no, well, they're trying a little quarterback something here. And Roosevelt with the interception. So Roosevelt should be able to finish this off with one knee. And that will run it out. Our final here, 46-8 from Roosevelt High School. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night. Have a good day. We'll see you at 4 o'clock from Gateway STEM. Have a good day again.